Hi! Ako nga pala si Teacher N. Sa video na ito, pag-aaralan natin ang tungkol sa range of data. Pero bago ang lahat, ano nga ba ang range? Ang range ay ang distance mula sa pinakamataas hanggang pinakamababa na value sa given set of data. Let's say for example, we have here find the range for each set of data given below. Mula sa definition ng range, sinabi po doon na ang range po ay ang difference between the highest and the lowest value. So, ibig pong sabihin nun, ang formula na gagamitin po natin ay range equals highest value minus lowest value. So, magsimula muna tayo dito kay A. Unang step, i-arrange natin ang numbers or given set of data in order. So, from lowest up to highest. So, we have 3. So, pag ako po nag-a-arrange ako ng data, nilalagyan ko po ng mark yung nakuha ko na po na numbers para hindi po siya nauulit. Next, we have 4, 5, 7, 8, 12, 15, and 16. So, ayan. Na-arrange na natin sila from lowest to highest. After natin silang i-arrange, kukunin lang po natin yung highest value and lowest value. So, ang highest value natin ay si 16 kasi siya po yung pinakamataas. And then, ang lowest value natin ay 3 dahil siya naman po yung pinakamababa. Sabi dito, ang formula po natin sa range ay highest value minus lowest value. So, substitute lang po natin. Ang highest value natin ay 16 and ang lowest value natin ay 3. So, ibig pong sabihin, 16 minus 3. And 16 minus 3 is equal to 13. So, it means that the range for 3, 8, 16, 12, 4, 5, 7, and 15 is 13. Another example is 25, 32, 9, 18, 12, 30, 28, 22. Ganun po ulit. Arrange lang po ulit natin sila mula sa pinakamababa pataas. So we have 9, 12, 18, 22, 25, 28, 30, and 32. Again, kukunin lang natin yung lowest and highest value. Ang highest value ay si 32, ang lowest value ay si 9. At ang formula natin for range is range equals highest value minus lowest value. Ang highest value ay si 32 at ang lowest value ay si 9. 32 minus 9 is equal to 23. So it means that the range is 23. And para sa huli nating example, meron tayong 8 and 5 tenths, 6 and 2 tenths, 12, 4 and 2 tenths, 14, 9 and 1 tenth, and 15 and 3 tenths. Ganun po ulit, i-arrange lang po natin sila mula sa pinakamababang value pataas. So, meron po tayong 4 and 2 tenths, 6 and 2 tenths, 8 and 5 tenths, 9 and 1 tenths, 12, 14, and 15 and 3/10. Ngayon, hanapin natin ang highest value, which is yung 15 and 3/10, at ang lowest value, which is yung 4 and 2/10. I-apply lang po natin yung formula. Again, range equals highest value minus lowest value. So, meron tayong 15 and 3/10 para sa highest value at 4 and 2/10 para sa lowest value. Subtract lang po natin 15 and 3/10 minus 4 and 2/10. So, that is 11 and 1/10. Okay, ngayon pumunta naman po tayo sa iba pa pong example questions na pwede nyong ma-encounter about sa range. We have here compared the range in the two sets of data consisting of the wages per week of 8 clerks in each of 2 companies. For company A, we have 1,500, 1,520, 1,530, 1,590, 1,600, 1,650, 1,680, and another 1,680. For company B, we have 1,500, 1,550, 1,600, 1,650, 1,700, 1,750, 1,800, and 1,850. So, dito po sa ganitong question, kung mapapansin nyo po, naka-arrange na po yung mga data natin. So, hindi na po natin siya kailangang i-arrange. Ang kailangan lang po natin ay alamin kung ano yung highest value and lowest value natin para maipag-compare po natin yung 2 companies. So, para sa company A, ang highest value natin ay 1,680. At ang lowest value naman po natin ay 1,500. Subtract lang po natin 1,680 minus 1,500, that is 180. Para naman sa company B, ang highest value natin ay 1,850. At ang lowest value natin ay 1,500. 1,850 minus 1,500 is equal to 350. So, base po sa solution na nakuha natin, ang range po ng wages sa company A ay 180 at para naman po sa company B ay 350. Another example, compare the range of a newsstand's daily sales of magazines and newspapers. So, as you can see from the table given, meron po tayong isang week na daily sales ng magazine and newspapers. Okay, kukunin daw po natin yung range para po mapag-compare po natin. So, kung kanina, naka-arrange na po from lowest to highest yung atin pong data, sa example po na ito, hindi po siya naka-arrange. So, kailangan natin i-arrange muna bago natin kunin yung range. Para sa newspapers, meron tayong 170 pesos, 180 pesos, 190 pesos, 210 pesos, 240 pesos, 250 pesos, and 420 pesos. Ganun lang po ulit. Kunin po ulit natin yung highest and lowest range. Ang highest range natin ay 420. Subtract natin si 170 sa ating highest range na 420. So, we have 420 minus 170. And that is 250. Next naman, para sa ating magazine, Arrange lang ulit natin. Meron tayong 170, 175, 180, 195, 200, 205, and 230. Ang lowest range natin ay 170 pesos at ang highest range naman po natin ay 230 pesos. Subtract lang po ulit. Highest range, yung 230 pesos, minus lowest range, yung ating 170 pesos, and that is 60. So, ibig pong sabihin, ang range po ng daily sales ng newspapers ay 250 at ang range naman po ng daily sales ng magazine ay 60. So, ngayon, mag-move on naman po tayo sa range for group data. Yung tinakal po natin kanina, that is range for ungrouped data only. So, pag group data po, ganito po yung gagawin natin. So, kung sa range data, kinukuha lang po natin yung difference ng highest and lowest value. Pagdating naman po dito sa group data, kukunin po natin yung difference between sa exact lower limit natin at saka yung ating exact upper limit. Ano yung lower limit? Lower limit is the lower class interval and upper limit is the highest class interval. So mamaya sa example po natin, i-elaborate pa po natin yung definition ng lower limit at upper limit. Isa din po sa mga kailangan yung tandaan na words ay yung lowest class boundary at upper class boundary. Yung lowest class boundary po, that is the given class obtained by averaging the upper limit of the previous class and the lower limit of the given class. While the upper class boundary is the boundary of a given class which is obtained by averaging the upper limit of the class and the lower limit of the next class. So, let's move on to our example para po mas maintindihan na natin. For example, the percentile ranks of 25 students who passed the college entrance examination are listed below. Find the range. So we have here X for the class interval. Remember that the class interval is the size of each class into which a range of a variable is divided. And we have here the frequency. Frequency is the number of times the observation occurred. So first step, hanapin po muna natin yung upper class limit. Tandaan po natin yung upper class limit, siya po yung highest value po natin dun sa given set of data. And that is 99. Next, hanapin naman po natin yung lower class limit natin. Yung lower class limit naman po natin, siya yung lowest value or the smallest value in a given data. And that is 50. After natin kunin yung lower class limit at yung upper class limit po natin, kukunin na po natin yung ating boundaries or yung class boundaries natin. Class boundaries are the halfway point that separate the classes. For the class boundaries, we have two types, the lower class boundary and the upper class boundary. Lower class boundary of a given class is obtained by averaging the upper limit of the previous class and the lower limit of the given class. Or simply deduct 5/10 to lower class limit to make lower class boundary. So that is 50 minus 5/10 and that is 49 and 5/10. And for the upper class boundary of a given class, it is obtained by averaging the upper limit of the class and the lower limit of the next class, or simply adding 5/10 to the upper class limit. So that is 99 plus 5/10, or simply 99 and 5/10. So after natin makuha yung upper class boundary at yung lower class boundary natin, ang gagawin lang po natin ay pagsusubtrakin sila para makuha po natin yung range. So again, range is equal to the upper class boundary minus lower class boundary. And our upper class boundary is 99 and 5/10, and the lower class boundary is 49 and 5/10. 99 and 5/10 minus 49 and 5/10 is equal to 50. So it means na ang range po natin para po sa example na ito ay 50. Next naman, let's move on to interquartile and semi-interquartile range. So bago po tayo mag-proceed sa different steps, procedures, paano nakukuha yung interquartile and semi-interquartile, proceed po muna tayo sa definition ng quartiles. Quartiles are the values that divide the data into 4 equal parts. And to separate those data into half, meron po tayong median. And the interquartile range or IQR is the range of the middle half of a set data, while the semi-interquartile range is 1/2 the difference between the first and third quartiles. So para po maintindihan, meron ako ditong ni-ready na example. We have here the set of data. Those are 45, 47, 52, 52, 53, 55, 56, 58, 62, and 80. So again, quartiles are the values that divide the data into 4 equal parts. And para makuha natin yung interquartile, divide po muna natin siya into 2. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So divide natin into 2. So meron po tayong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 para sa ating lower half. And another 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 para sa ating upper half. So ito ang ating median. Yung symbol po na ginagamit natin to represent the lower half is LQ or kaya Q sub 1. Para naman po sa upper half, gumagamit po tayo ng symbol na UQ or kaya Q sub 3. Lagi pong tatandaan na yung interquartile range is the difference between the upper quartile and the lower quartile. Kunin lang po natin yung middle value natin sa lower half. That is 52. And yung middle value natin sa upper half, that is 58. So para makuha po yung interquartile range, kailangan yung isubtract yung upper half or yung median ng upper half nyo sa median ng lower half. So ang median ng upper half ay yung 58 at ang median naman po ng lower half ay yung 52. 58 minus 52 is equal to 6. Ibig pong sabihin, yung interquartile po natin is 6. Ngayon naman po, paano nakukuha yung semi-interquartile range? Ganun lang din po. Kukunin lang din po ulit natin yung median ng upper half natin then yung median ng lower half natin divided by 2. So, ibig pong sabihin, meron tayong 58 para sa median ng upper half natin. Minusan natin ng 52, yung median po ng lower half natin divided by 2. 58 minus 52 is equal to 6 divided by 2, that is equivalent to 3. So, ang semi-interquartile range natin ay si 3.